Hi, good evening, hello. It's Patricia Ann Landon Regali, aka Little Flower, coming at you from the great state of Washington, here at Linwood. I'm over here at Fred Meyer. so, at the time of this recording, it is October 24th. I confirmed it. and it's Tuesday. Hello, hello, hello. And, update. So, if you've been following my story, I'd done a live stream that lasted right at 50 minutes or so, 50 minutes, and I don't know if there is a delay in having it uploaded into the database of YouTube because it's not showing up in any of my YouTube accounts. But what they usually do is that YouTube will give you a tally at the end of your live stream. I screenshot them, and I thought it took over like 24 hours for your videos to actually get uploaded. And so one day I decided to take a look at my account from an email account that I don't use, another account. So that's when I saw that they've been lying to me. So if you are a content creator, take a snapshot of your analytics at the end of your live stream, and then log on to an unrelated YouTube account, and you can compare the two because you'll find your discrepancies. And what I've noticed with my analytics is that number one, they've always jacked with it from day one, and I've never really been about that, because that's not where my focus is. So if you are focused on your analytics after your live streams, go to another account, and then you can see what the true tally might be. But at any rate, what I've noticed is that there's maybe 3 live streams. There's been a change up in the algorithm. Let me see. I'm gonna take off my little my little headset. Excuse me. Excuse me. So the analytics just reflect what's really going on, which is basically a discrepancy. So I'm an observer. I'm an analytical person, and I observe everything because that's how I stay alive. Because I was taught that as a grown adult of childhood, alcoholism. As a child, you learn to be very hyper vigilant. Well, I was training. So I notice everything. But so for YouTube, the algorithms changed up, right? And whoever you see, thank you for joining us, by the way. Ops and otherwise, I still love you, and I really appreciate my authentic ones, but whatever. And so what I've noticed is that they really had slowed down. Basically, my output has diminished in the quantity of who shows up, right? And that just tells me that it's the word is getting out. The word is getting out. That's what's important, is that the word is getting out. Well, what word? Oh, all the truth telling. I'll just wrap it up right there. But the word pertinent to me would be, I'm still in the trenches. I'm still being tortured. I'm still being gaslighted, gangbanged with all of the gangbang and fucking oppression and denial of civil liberties and denial of, liberties. Disturbing my peace. Turn around and blame me. I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. So yeah, I'm still being motherfucking railroaded here. There's psychological torture, it's hate crimes, etc. And then so this morning was was very nice. I mean, it was beautiful. Officer Burke and social services came by and helped me problem solve, okay? And then so, and I was so embarrassed because it looks like my power steering, put in power steering fluid, and then got some tape to tape up where it was leaking out. And I was able to say bye. I was so excited. I was like, bye, Tin Man. Bye, Scarecrow. I love you. Lion, I want to come back and visit. Yes, I'm going to come back and visit. But I got as far as across the street. I stopped to put in more power steering fluid, and then it wouldn't start up no more. Oh, like motherfucker. Motherfucker. But take notice of my demeanor. Take notice of my countenance. Take notice in how I fucking handle this bullshit. I mean, what can you do, right? I'm depending on God over here. I still am. You'll never shake me from that. But, this is the new development from those crazy karmics. So, I've reported that they're breaking into my shit all the time. The lady back there even reported to another police officer in another exchange that she saw 2 men in my truck. All day, she said, all day. Well, nobody ever takes a picture and tell me about it. The officer is kind of like, I'm like, see? And they're like, I'm being gang stalked. What's gang stalking? Explain that to me. All right, people. And so, you know, everything that people did to me, I sorted out in spirit and taken up with God and all that. But, dude, these assholes, they're going for the jugular. They're trying to get me to commit suicide, people. And it's like, okay. So, your community private investigator / gang stalker, who happens to be ex-twin flame number 3 to me, he's the one who infiltrated my fucking car compartment, my truck compartment engine, and fucked up my goddamn power steering capacity. Oh, you know why? Is it a pisser I'm still alive? I mean, I am the $1 billion pinata, and you got these government grubbers that are grubbing so hard to fucking get me to die. So, why not mess with my power steering fluid? And then tip me off by fucking with my headspace, letting me know you were in my goddamn engine compartment of my fucking truck. Yeah, I left your calling card. I know you did it on purpose. So, I have 1 or 2 things I could have done at that point. Number 1, reporting it. Why? What, so you can get your sucker punch from local PD gaslighting you with gang stalking? God damn it, I can't even report it there. Whatever. I told God, I told all you bitches. I said, Abba, I'm calling judgment on every one of these miscreants. For real. And all the ones just that know about it and just sit there with their fucking hands tied. Because there's witnesses, and none of you witnesses have come to tell Little Flower goddamn thing. Why? Because you're better than me? Why? 'Cause you're lazy? Why? Oh, because you might get your ass kicked? Why? 'Cause you might get gang stalked. So, can you imagine how difficult it is for the ethical PD? Whatever. So, I'm very concerned about everybody who's ever, helped me in my case, because now they gotta fucking work through the gang stalking themselves in their own fucking lives. That's what's going on if you don't really understand, okay? So, while these assholes, I mean, because you know how much easier it would be if I would just fucking die already? And then my fucking legality in-laws can cheat my children out of inheriting what belongs to me because they stole it. They stole an inheritance from me, living out of a house that's meant for me. Lying to the fucking congregation at this fucking Christian church that really is a goddamn coven. If I cover it other times. And these fucking lovelies, they're the ones that are running the goddamn cesspool. Ah, man. In the goddamn government. Because your shadow government, that's your shadow coven government. We didn't know that. I mean, while we're all wrestling. Oh, those are just conspiracy theories. What are you talking about, shadow? I mean, who is they? Who is they? Oh, I can tell you who they is. And if you want the addresses of most of them, or at least the ones in Houston, look it up on targetedjustice.com. Some of these assholes that have their dick so wrapped up in the goddamn treason department, they moved their whole fucking family right across the way from their little watering hole. You know, working for the government and everything, getting their dick sucked and goddamn double dipped, and they're the ones with the child molestation privileges. So when you see those people, ask yourselves, which ones are the goddamn Satanists? How many kills do they have underneath their belt? And which one partake in the child molestation privileges? And which ones are the organ traffickers, the sex traffickers, the Truman Show coordinators? I mean, because everything that goes into this is overabundant. I mean, for instance, how many apartment complexes? How many trap houses at hotels? And with all of this fucking cesspool privilege, how many of it you think really get reported? The closest thing anybody is going to have for a paper trail for all this debauchery is how many fucking people have been getting sudden fucking wealth through the life insurance scam policies. And people gotta find out if they got relatives that have been on the fucking non-investigated watch list. Because as it is, I'll tell you what the ethers have. The ethers are saying they're going to plan a mass shooting, a staged crime. But basically, it's going to be orchestrated, but people are there going to die. And I mentioned that because didn't I just report not too long ago, like maybe a week ago, that I learned from targetedjustice.com, what these fucking dastardly karmics have coming up is that they're shifting the name from the non-investigated watch list. You know, that's the fuckers that fucking get terrorized and satanically sacrificed, you know, with all that trifecta and all of the government privileges. Well, they're changing the name of that list, you know? And it's no longer the non-investigated watch list, terrorist watch list. Now everybody who gets put on a list to get terrorized, they're calling it the mass shooter list. The mass shooter list. You can look that up, people. So, now when people fucking target you, whatever cacophony that these lovely zombies are fed, you know, you're in for guard and citizen core. Now they're going to be told, bitches, they don't deserve to live. Look what they did to their ex-husband. And the ex-husband is like, oh my God, look what they did to me. And then they're going to say, oh, whatever kind of shit they want, because, you know, they're satanic liars. And so whenever they go about their medieval as fuck witch hunt and decide to slap the goddamn scarlet letter on whoever the fuck they want, now they're just going to accuse them of being mentally unsound and a potential mass shooter. Well, thank you to fucking FEMA for coming up with these crappy ass things we gotta dodge and weave. But what did I say about counter surveillance? If you can call it out first, it no longer is fucking happenstance that they can fucking construe the little narratives and spoon feed whatever the fuck they want. Because that's what they do. So, be sure to be on the lookout for another tragedy that where people are going to die, so these fucktards of the underground FEMA with the shadow covens, they're killing off people and, you know, calling it whatever the fuck they want when it's satanic sacrifice, and then, you know, how many of those people already have goddamn motherfucking life insurance policies on them? How many people do you have in your family right now that were they died under these mysterious circumstances and all? Because, you know, your witchcraft, there's a whole pathology and how that shows up in the body. Did you know that? I didn't. I find it fascinating. All because my mom died of it. And then, by the looks of it, so did my dad. And his pathology was so fucked up, CDC came in and shut down half of the goddamn ICU he was at because they didn't know the pathology of it, and the CDC was like, what is this? It's true. He was over there in 1960 what was it? Memorial Hermann? Yeah. Before it was Memorial Hermann? Yeah, that's where he was. And the plot gets thicker, bitches. So, what these assholes did is that they rifled through my shit like they always do and hid or took my jumper cables to my goddamn jump starter box. I'm telling you, these assholes go for the jugular. I'm all like, okay, because where my car's stuck right now, it's kind of in the way. It's in the way. In a parking lot, thank God. And I thought, as long as I can jump it and just get into parking a real parking spot, I can deal with it then. So I go to the library, you know, and charge my electronics. I get it up to 80%, and I'm like, maybe I got enough juice. So I come back to get my goddamn jumper cables. Guess what? They not there. God damn it! Motherfucker. Oh well. This is my life, honeys. And just so you all know, especially, I'm really talking to gang stalkers, but also the general public, what you see happening to me can happen to any one of you right now. And if it was happening to you, would you know? Because it doesn't work out like that. If you don't want it to happen to you, this is what you too can do for your community right now. Get on the horn, contact your council members, and ask them what the plans are to dismantle InfraGard, Citizen Corps, and FEMA, especially FEMA. And of course, get that abolishment of the gang stalking set. Because here's the... Before martial law comes into fucking expansion. And then also, we gotta kill that. And this electric fence that Team Hitler is now trying to erect. Did y'all guys know about that? Did I not mention that yet? Uh-oh! That's from the ethers. Yeah, these bitches, these little Hitler-ass bitches, they're trying to erect a goddamn electric fence in some border. I guess the objective data would be forthcoming. So if you haven't heard of it, now you're there you go. I told you these guys are trying to make a goddamn... No, what I said was, we have a concentration camp on our hands. Wireless, touchless, fenceless, white glove holocaust. I'm the number one fucking person they're trying to roast real hard. It's so true. But I don't care. Only because God. It was my plan the whole time before I even was an Earth Angel. So, yeah, I'm kind of stuck again. These goddamn karmics. Motherfucker. So, when windows open, I can't roll it up. It's cold outside. And it's raining. You see how they fuck with my fucking life? I vowed to myself that one day I was gonna flip them my fucking coin. Yes, I am. Because, you know, what else can you do? I realized one day I inadvertently became quite the fucking specialist in a very niche capacity that has no market in the world. My niche happens to be a 25-year forward train observer by these fucktards gang stalking me. But the truth is, they all wet behind the ear. And I can fucking critique them and give them ideas on how to do their job better. I'd never do that. But instead, the government can hire me. The non-smallpox government. The one that's against the treason. The one that will reward the treasonous offenders with what our patriots outlined. You know what the patriots outlined for the punishment for treason? Death. Well, so really, everybody participating in treason, y'all are more than fucking Hitler. I mean, if you're going to wrestle with the idea of whether or not you are Hitler, let's give you the free pass and say you're not, okay? But you are treasonous bastards. And by default, the patriots get to call out what happens to their sacrifice that they left for you. They call death. Hey, I gave you the free pass on the Hitler, and you guys are Hitlering me, but you can't get by on the free pass for the treason, as there's a lot of fucking veterans that died. So you can have the goddamn liberties and you're fucking it all up. So whatever. Okay, I said my piece. But I will say this. You will, the gang stalkers again. You will so rue the day you decided to come against me. But don't play about me. But until then, I'm still here in the trenches, so tip my tip jar, goddammit. Gang stalkers. The treason I'm talking to are treason constituents. There's a lot of them. They've punked me in the fucking library. I can read the energy. Y'all give yourselves out all the time, and I know exactly who the ones are and where they fucking sit before I even fucking see them. How are you not ashamed of yourselves? Oh well. Anyways, I'm gonna go look for my fucking jump starter cables so I can possibly jump start my fucking truck just to get it out of the way, because I already had a cop come by. I'm all like, oh no, here we go again. You're not gonna try to intimidate me some more and bully me some more, are you? Just talk to me. Because we're so past that now. Now the whole world's looking at you going, God damn it, where the fuck are your subjective objective protocols for gang stalking already? Because America's getting pretty antsy now. Because the ethers say a lot of y'all are waking up. I'm so proud of you. I'm so fucking proud of you all. Anyhow, peace out for now. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with another update because that's how I feel. That's how I feel safe. I love you guys. Bye. Okay.